Hey mates, I'm Alex.
And I'm Gaston.
Welcome to Power Mates.
This is a place to learn and share about Fabric and Power Platform. If this is your first time here, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this channel with your friends and colleagues.
So, hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into an exciting new feature from Microsoft Power Apps, the Plan Designer.
That's right, Alex. The Plan Designer is a really game changer for anyone looking to create comprehensive business solutions quickly and efficiently. Let's break this down. What makes this tool so special?
So, the Plan Designer is a copilot first or an agent development tool that helps you to create an end-to-end solution by simply describing your business problem in natural language. So you can even provide images like business process flow or a screenshot of a legacy app, and it's going to take on count to create your solution.
Yeah, right on, Alex. And once you input all the description in your prompt, the plan designer is generating a complete Power Platform solution tailored to exactly your needs. So this includes everything: Dataverse, tables, Canvas apps, model driven apps, and suggests all the Power Automates flows behind the scenes.
One of the coolest features is how it identifies user roles and user stories based on your description. So, for example, on our demo, if you're building a solution for managing PTOs, paid time off request, it will generate roles like employee and manager with their respective user stories. We will see more of that.
Something that I really love is that is super intuitive. So you can review and edit all the roles and stories. You can provide feedback and even add new roles or new stories as much as you need.
Let's head over to my machine and take a look at how it works. So as I mentioned before, let's create a plan for a PTO management system. So uh, again, couple of a context here. We are again on makepowerapp.com. We are just on the main page of Power Apps. Again, here makepowerapp.com. So, as you can notice here on the right hand side, I have activated the try the new Power Apps experience. So, in order to use the plan designer, you need to have that allowed and activated. If you're not seeing that, maybe you need to go to your admin center and activate new features. And also could be an option if you need to have the Power Apps environment in English in order to make the plan designer works. So let's start quickly here with the prompt. As I mentioned before, let's create something for PDOs. So I don't know. I need a PTO management system. Something easy, simple. I am not saying nothing more like I need a PDO management system. So, as I mentioned before, and Gaston mentioned, of course, if you have some designers about how the flows should look like because your company are using some kind of for flows for the PTO request, approval, and all, you can upload here clicking on the attachment icon. But in this case, let's just use I need a PDO management system. So, as we mentioned before, again, first of all, what the plan designer is doing is creating the user roles, the user stories, the user needs, and all the stuff. So, here quickly, you can see that it's identified three roles: employee, manager, and HR administrator. So, of course, the employee who requests and track their paid time off, the manager who review and approve the PDO request, and the HR administrator is the HR personnel who oversees PTO policies and balances. And also, as you can see here, we have the user needs. For example, for employee, request PDO, view my PDO, receive notification, and all. You can see here, it describes every role with the task and description. So, of course, here we have two options. You can accept here on the bottom. You can accept, or you can change. What it means is change means that something is missing, or you need, for example, an extra role. Imagine that you have, like, I don't know, the president need to approve the PDOs and certain times, or different dates of the year or something. So you can say change, add a president, or add a HR administrator or something more. But in this case, let's click on the accept button, because we are okay with those roles. Let's click on accept. So the second step here, it's the plan designer is gonna to uh, describe and suggest the tables, so the data model. This is the part that Gaston loves about the plan designer, and is when the plan designer starts suggesting you how the table, but also how the data model and the relationship between the tables should looks like. So let's wait a couple of seconds here, and then let's check that how that looks. So again, these tables will store information about people. Use the option. So as you can see here, employee, PDO request, manager, HR administrator, PDO policy, and PDO feedback. But also we can come here on the right hand side, show details. So let's click on show details, and in seconds we will see the tables with the relationship, the columns, and this is kind of a relationship, entity relationship diagram or something like that. So yeah, you can quickly check here. Okay, those are the tables, the relationship between the tables, and also if you are not complete sure of what PTO request or PTO policy means, you can also click on the three dots here and view data, and validate at least in the sample data. Okay, policy name, annual leave, description, standard annual leave policy. So okay, makes sense. So annual PTO policy makes different kind of PTO I can take or request. So I'm okay with that. Let's return to the main page. And again, let's assume that we are okay with that tables. Again, same case scenario. We can click on change and ask for a table for something else that we need on our organization. In this case, let's click on accept, and let's see what happened. The last step is this one, is the when the plan designer called the user experience, but it's a little bit more because are the power apps that the solutions on the roles should use, but also it suggests you the power automate flows that behind the scenes should orchestrate some of the flows and the notification that should works on your solution. So in this case, as you can see here, we have employee PTO application, manager PTO application, and HR admin PTO application. So you may notice here we have employee PTO app is a Canvas app, and then manager PTO app and HR PTO app are model driven app, and that makes sense because uh, thinking on a user experience, the employee PDO app is the app that should works as the portal to the employee. Okay, I'm going to request PDO, so I open the app, I speak the date and other options. But then the manager PDO app and the HR PDO application is more like administration. So you can have just a model driven app connecting with your tables, because you just need to click on approve or do something more administrative. You don't need like make the application looks nice. You can just have a model driven application with the options to see the information, create, remove, and delete some other stuff. And also, as you can see here, we have the other three flows. So quickly here again, on any app, on every app, you can check here what the app should do. The app for managers to approve or deny PTO request, view team schedules, or track PTO usage. Also say the user role is the manager, and then also said Okay, but this application will use two tables: PDO request and manager. And same thing with the HR admin PDO application and employee PDO application. Then we have the three Power Automate flows. In this case, again, it's going to say PDO request notification flow, a flow to notify employees when their PDO request is approved or denied. Also say the role is the employee and the data tables are employee and PDO request. And what is the difference between the Power Automate and the Power Apps is like you can create the Power App directly from here, from the for the plan designer, but you cannot do that with the Power Automate. So you need to take the description and create the Power Automate by your own. Quick, a quick comment here and a workaround is you can use Copilot for Power Automate. So you describe what your flow needs to do and create your flow with Copilot. But in the future couple of months, you are going to be able to create your Power Automate directly from here, and also you are going to be able to use pre-created tables from here too. So let's see quickly here, for example, for the employee PDO application, let's say tables. Yeah, PDO management system, save. So Gaston, what do you think so far? You would use it?
This is awesome. And you know me, I really love all the tables coming together with all the relationships up and running, because as we've been talking and discussions in multiple sessions, you can bring all that as a semantic model right away in Fabric, and you can start doing data visualizations in top of this solution.
So let's wait a couple of seconds here to the make the application save so we can check on the create here.
Awesome. And this is just right now. Alex is in public preview right now. All the power
Exactly.
mates can just ramping up with right away and provide feedback on this tool.
Yeah, exactly. It's on public preview, so you can access again, as we always say, and Gaston mentioned several times. If you don't have access to the Plant Designer, you don't have a Power App, Power Platform environment, you can create your own Microsoft 365 developer account and start using not just Power Platform. You can use Power Platform, Microsoft 365, and also Fabric, as we mentioned on previous videos. So let's click on create here and let's check quickly that the plan designer have created for us the application ready to use. Let's wait a couple of seconds here. And in the meanwhile, it's creating that. What you have at the end, what you get when you click on the save here on the solution is exactly is a solution. So after you save your plan designer and all, you are going to have all the artifacts and the elements and the component store and save on a solution. So that means that you have a solution, you can just start working on your solution. And then if you are agree with the, of course, as I always mention, is like for sure you are going to need to work on the application, add your logo, move things around, add more behaviors. Same thing with the flows. But after that, you can start promoting your solution for testing, for QAT, and then production. So last point here, as you can see here, we have the application already created. So if I click on play and I click on employees, you can see that the app it's ready to use. We have some sample data here. You can click on edit and edit Alice Smith and say Alice Doe and save here, and that is already saving and storing the information that you edit or create on your Dataverse tables. So again, you can create a new one. You can go back. Let's return to the homepage. Let's check on PDO request. So again, PDO request, pretty, of course, as I mentioned, it's like, okay, maybe you need to add here, edit the title, add some logos, but it's pretty usage. It's useful for what you need. Is that you need to create a new PDO. Click on new, and but that makes sense. PDO request, start date, request date, approval date, cancellation date, request status, denial date, employee. So it's have I think that have all what you need for these cases. Of course, again, depends of your business, depends of your company. You may need to work to adjust what the plan designer designed for you and suggest you to make fit on your organization. So that's all, PowerMate. So if you're looking to transform your business requirement into a complete, local solution in minutes, the plan designer is definitely worth checking out. So don't forget to subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and join us on this journey.
And remember that together, let's unlock the full potential of Power Platform and Microsoft Fabric.
Yeah.